What's up, YouTube? All right, today's word of the day is Kaizen, or continuous improvement. That is the goal of today. That's the goal of this channel. That's one of my goals. And so today, hopefully, you may notice this video's got better audio and hopefully also better lighting. So, I'm gonna do a little redo of the centering video I just posted. Here we go, starting with some Coleman porcelain. Bada bing. I start off with an egg shape when I center, and I really like to start with as round a piece of clay as I can. So I'll hit it into a round shape. The first step, I'll turn on the wheel here. Boom. So first step is egg. The next step I like to do is make a little wet target on my bat. That water is going to help the clay stick to the bat. I'm going to slam the round portion of the egg down, and I'm going to keep my elbow on my leg so I don't miss. That's pretty good. Give it a little shove. Here we go. Slow wheel speed, fast hand speed. The next step is to patty cake that clay. Patty cake it. This is going to get 90% of the work done for you. Got a little like piece of cilantro or something in there. I don't know what that was. Here we go. Boom. Patty cake that clay. Most of the work of centering is already done. Next thing I do is seal the deal at about, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock. 12, 3, 6, 9. Alright. Speed is the first of the 4 S's. You want to get that wheel going fast. Next S, shiny. Keep that clay shiny. That's your visual cue that the clay has enough water. Again, you don't want so much water that it's flying off your splash pans. And you don't want so little water that the clay is not shiny. You don't want it to look like that, right? Okay, you want shiny clay. Next S is sit close to the wheel, meaning you got to get your hips close enough. You want to ride the wheel like it's a motorcycle. And the last S is slow release. Press the clay with the heel of your hand, leaning forward at about 7 o'clock. Here we go. Next hand makes a roof, and you touch here and here. This is my style of centering. One of my styles of centering. Squeeze both hands together and bring up into a cone. Slow release. Okay? I'm going to do that again. And up it comes into a cone. After you cone it up, bend the cone forward and then slowly bring it down. Okay? Now there is a lot of different ways of centering the clay, and by no means am I saying this is the only way to center. In fact, I don't even use only one method of centering. My methods of centering will change as the amount of clay changes. Sometimes I'll switch up a technique depending on how much clay I'm centering. If I've got a big piece of clay, I'm going to slow the wheel down a little bit, and I might use mostly my right hand. Same goes for opening clay and pulling clay. Alright, so that right there is a centered piece of porcelain. I like to line up these knuckles with the center of the clay. Press down at a slight angle with my fingertips pointing upwards. Okay? And you want to hold until that clay is still. Elbows are locked into my hips and into my leg. Slow release. When I release the clay, it takes about 3 seconds or more for me to let go of that porcelain. Generally, porcelain, you have to let go a little bit slower than stoneware. And there we go. That is how to center clay. Now, if you find yourself in a position where it's bumping you all over the place, sit closer to the clay, make sure it's shiny, and just lean your weight until it's still, okay? You can lean forward and down until that clay is still. Okay, and that'll center it. The other trick I like to do is I'll bring my index finger down the side and I'll hold it right there. Okay. It's also a great habit to keep your back clean and keep your hands clean. Yeah. If you watch a lot of really skilled masters at throwing, they will keep themselves super clean. Local master, also a good potter who has great videos on YouTube, Shin Lin. He throws, keeps himself totally clean. If you watch those old videos of Shoji Hamada, he's pristine. So that's something that I'm trying to work on. That's one of my Kaizen tips. All right, so that is centering a piece of clay. Good luck. Carry on with your Kaizen, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.